All doing absolutely amazing. Today I wanted to talk about prosperity mindset versus broke mindset. Like, what does it take to have wealth consciousness, to be pono, to be right with your wealth and what it is that you need to manifest? I'm Dr. Matt, for those of you that I haven't met, and there's actually some longer recordings of me talking about this. At the end of every practitioner training that we teach, we do about 20 something of these a year here in the United States. We talk about how do you get into prosperity consciousness, prosperity mindset. So on my YouTube channel, there's a lot more information on this. I just want to kind of take a quick shot at it here because I want you all to begin to think more prosperously, right? What's the difference? There are some people who are just naturally prosperous with their wealth, with their abundance, and there are some people that remain in a scarcity, poverty, broke mindset where there is a limited amount of resources out there. Now, here's the deal. If we all lived on an island and we used coconuts for trade, and there's only 10 coconuts on the island, then you're right. You're going to be able to argue with me and say, you know, there's only a certain amount of wealth and prosperity there. When in actuality, things changed a lot. Back in the 70s, and I do a longer talk on this. Back in the 70s, we went off the gold standard, and it's not called money anymore. You can stockpile money. It's called currency, and currency is from the Latin word, basic electricity, current, that it needs to move, that it needs to do something. If you just let a battery sit in your car, it drains. It just naturally drains. I have a trickle charger on my car in Hawaii, and that allows the battery to remain, charged up. And if you don't do that, the battery's gonna die. Here's the thing now, right? Currency means you gotta move it. So energy flows where attention goes. And essentially that's what resources are. Your resources are your energy. And the first thing that you gotta understand is that based on your mindset, you're going to experience opportunities differently. So if we just start with your mindset, if we just start with what are your beliefs around currency? What are your beliefs around resources? Here's an example of it. There's a common saying that people have that nowadays people in the training, they say money is evil. Like it's just straight up evil. Whereas 10, 15 years ago when I was doing this talk, people say it's the root of all evil. Well, if you rewind even farther back, it's the love of money that is the root of all evil. That was the original saying. Now, here's the deal. Most people want to be good people. We want to be good individuals, good parents, good partner. We want to be positive impact in our environment. If you truly believe deep down inside that you want to be a good person, and yet you actually say things like money is evil or money is dirty and you want to be a clean person, you're training your mind. You're training your mind to no longer experience opportunities for wealth. And that's the best starting point right there. The best starting point is listen to how you think about wealth, listen to what you say about wealth, because it literally sets up a conflict within you. So using the classic example, money is the root of all evil, and you're like, but I want to bring in more resources. Your unconscious mind is left with, do we even want to see opportunities out there in the world? Do we want to see opportunities? Because God, if I take an opportunity to become wealthier, that means I'm going to become evil, that I'm going to be attached to that. Or if money's dirty, that I'm somehow going to be unclean with it. And you're conflicting yourself. You are creating conflict for yourself. So where you begin is listening to your language, listening to your thoughts, and begin to ask yourself, are they leading me towards wealth consciousness, or are they keeping me in poverty consciousness so that I'm remaining broke? And the decision's up to you. Now, obviously there's baggage. Obviously there's negative emotions, limiting beliefs and whatnot. And there's a whole bunch of videos on our YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Just search for prosperity there. I'm sure that there's at least 2 or 3 videos out there. And if you want to check out our website, nlp.com has got links to our app where we have tons of tools and techniques for you to be able to work on the deeper issues. That way you get rid of the limiting beliefs, move into consciousness of wealth and prosperity. And that way you begin to go down the path of being who you truly are meant to be and doing what you're meant to do and having the things that you also absolutely 100% deserve. Okay? All right. Hope this was a really good tip. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Have a wonderful time and aloha.